Greetings, comrades, and hello, everyone. I'm Maverick Double of Sigma, also known as Maverick Quint866. I'm talking about my 5 most flawed PS1 games. Now, to be fair, these will not include the worst games ever, like Bubsy 3D or Rascal or whatever. These games are just games that I noticed are not mentioned when it comes to games that have flaws that can't be ignored for the PS1. Without time to waste, let's haste. I've gone on record on my old channel and said that my very first PS1 game, even though I owned a PS2 before and I had games for that, my very first PS1 game wasn't exactly the most pleasant experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the PS1 as a console. In fact, it has some of the greatest games, while equally having some games that are pretty bad. I'm looking in your direction, Bubsy 3D. But I'm not going to be beating a dead horse, which is why I made this video, to kind of point out problems of other games that aren't as good or not mentioned in like top 10 worst PS1 game videos that other people make. My very first game was one of those games that I think that I wanted to like, but I have problems with it that I just can't ignore, so the game is just kind of in the middle territory for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this game as a game. I love the series to death. I love wrecking cars with tons of violence, Tom and Jerry style. But Twisted Metal 3, I don't know, it's a good game. And I definitely think that it is one of the more underrated games for the PS1. But compared to other Twisted Metal games, like 2 and definitely Twisted Metal Black for the PS2, this one kind of falls flat. I love it how Sweet Tooth got put into PlayStation All-Stars despite the game kind of not being as good as Smash Bros., which it isn't. I'll say though, I think Twisted Metal is a great series, a lot of games to boot, and definitely a really interesting concept in the plot, which is my main gripe about this game. Don't get me wrong, I love Twisted Metal's story, especially in this game where getting a wish for completing a Destruction Derby tournament Tom and Jerry violence style, that's amazing! I mean, other games didn't necessarily do the wish all the time. Some characters had it, while other characters just did it for the sake of winning or being maniacal or for the sake of just the fame. But here, I like it because even though some characters did get their wishes in previous games, the other ones who didn't get their wishes or didn't want the wish, we get to see their desires. We get to see what they want, what they'd get if they had this kind of opportunity. Some characters are morbid, like Sweet Tooth, yes, but I mean, the wishes really show what kind of characters and desires these particular people want in this fictional universe. Which is amazing, because not only does every character have a wish in this story, but we get to see a lot more from certain characters that were really not as characterized in the previous games. What is a problem? Oh boy, we know that we have a great start and a great middle. The endings are the problem. For those of you who know, don't say anything yet, because I gotta say this. Most other endings in Twisted Metal games come with some sort of unique connection, or twist, or maybe even just kind of a meh ending, or an ending that just happens but just forgotten. And some endings are pretty good in the other games. Just not all of them, not a lot of them. In this game, every ending sucks. All of them. Every character you can play as has some of the stupidest endings I've ever seen in video game history. Not just in terms of plot, but in terms of design. Okay, I'm sorry. I lost my cool. My apologies. Oh boy. But seriously though, this game's endings are so bad that they suck. All of them. Every ending in this game has this similar problem. And despite how much fun I have with the adventure, it's all killed at this very end for every single campaign. Markiplier, I'm quoting you here, buddy.
Welcome back to this fun. I'm having fun! Fun, 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 fun!
Markiplier right there just summed up the ending of every Twisted Metal 3 campaign. All of them. No joke. That's how it goes. You have a good time in the beginning, a decent time in the middle, then the ending kills all of that fun. All of it. So, here's the actual thing that happens in the game, because I've been kind of stalling for a while. Here's the results you get from all of the hard work you put into as some of the most well-known characters in Twisted Metal history. This is the result.
Minion, you want to spend the rest of eternity in hell? Your wish is granted. Welcome to Hell, Michigan. Population 352. Wait, 353? I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Oh, Minion got scammed. Wait, why am I laughing? That's horrible! Okay, maybe it's like John Doe's ending in Twisted Metal Black. Not all the endings can be that horrible, right?
So, Outlaw, your wish is for a clean, safe world for everyone to live in. Your wish is granted. Too bad. The streets are safe, and you're out of a job. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
World peace, but the two people are on the block starving and out of a job? What? Okay, that's slightly more forgiving than being sent to Hell, Michigan in the cold snow, but... What is going on? Is there a better ending?
Mr. Grimm, you've snatched every soul on the planet but mine. Now you want my soul? Your wish is granted. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
I'm starting to notice a pattern here. Have you noticed it?
So, Sweet Tooth, your wish is to eat all the candy and ice cream you want. Your wish is granted. You should have brushed between snacks. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
What? How in the world did they screw that up? No satisfactory ending. That is not a joke. You can look up the entire compilation of endings. None of them end in a way that will leave you satisfied in the end. Maybe a quick laugh at your characters being scammed, but nothing more. I'm Quint866, also known as Maverick Double of Sigma and Maverick D866. Have a good one. I really hope that they fix this next time I do a review.